Back for some fun because, listen, the theater, live theater, there's nothing like it. And if you are a fan of musicals and you want to have a little bit of fun, some laughter, well, the engineering students are back again with another fabulous musical. I'm joined by the directors of the engineering musical, Something Aerotic. I'm joined by Ty Russell and Amanda Marsden. Welcome to the show, you two. Wonderful to have you here. Amanda, I will start with you. So how long has this been going on that the engineering students have been putting together a production?
So this club has been around for 11 years. We started back in 2012. So we're the official 11th show.
Nice.
Aerotic Department.
I imagine there's a bit of a play on words with the title of the show. Ty, tell us a little bit about the title of the show and what people can expect.
So the title of the show is just kind of like a play on. There's a stream of engineering called aerospace, so we kind of shortened it to arrows, and then we wanted it to kind of be indicative of kind of the show's content. So we were thinking aerotic. So that's kind of a little bit of a hint towards what the show's going to be about.
All right, Amanda, you gotta break the ice here and tell us what's the storyline. What journey are you taking us on in this production?
So our show is based on the Broadway show Something Rotten, and it's set at Carleton in the engineering community, and it follows a bunch of different paths of different engineering students. So we have a rivalry about engineering students who want to be popular by making amazing clubs. So it starts with the origin story of the musical. We have other different stupid clubs that gain popularity, and we have a love story, and it really just follows all the different aspects of people we know and what we see in the Carleton Engineering Society as a whole in a very funny, weird, twisted way.
Ty, listen, I actually lived with 3 engineering students in Kingston for a while. They went to Queen's University, and I could describe them as a different bunch. I wonder how would you describe people that get into engineering and engineering students at Carleton?
I'd say it's definitely different than your average college experience, but it's a really big community. We're all about each other, and it's yeah, I think that's how I'm going to say that.
Amanda,
We like to have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Amanda, tell us a little bit. So, I mean, who makes up? I imagine you're all volunteering your time. So, who makes up the actual production? Like, how many of you are involved in this particular production?
We have about 60 members,
Wow.
and we started back in June with a writing team and writing directors. In September, we start casting. Rehearsals have been ever since September right up until now. And then now we recently have stage crew, ushers, ticket collectors, all volunteer students from Carleton involved working on it. So it's been a year-long process, and we're really proud of what they've done. It's pretty remarkable, given also the context of we're online and trying to find ways to rehearse with restrictions.
Ty, I understand there's a charitable component to this as well. Tell us about the charitable component.
Yeah, so everything this show is completely not for profit. So everything that we make, it goes towards just paying for the theater, and then after that, it just goes towards the charity, and we kind of announce the total at the end there. Yeah.
Amanda, you mentioned off camera that you guys had worked on sort of an online production. Are you still working on the editing process of that?
So we're not the directors for that show. I
Okay.
actually did the choreography for it last year.
Nice.
I believe they're still just doing final tweaks, and it's supposed to come out soon, and I'm really excited to see it. I know our experience as a director has been a lot of work, and if our show didn't come out, it'd be pretty disheartening. So I can't believe that. I want everyone to go see their show.
Yeah.
And go look at my dancers who did a great job last year.
Yeah. Ty, tell us about your role, you and Amanda as directors. How would you describe that role as director?
So basically, as Amanda kind of said at the start of the summer last year, it was kind of assembling the team, getting everyone going, and then it was kind kind of helping the writing team. They'd work towards like writing the scripts, and then we'd kind of check it over, and we'd do some meetings to see everything was going well. And then throughout the year, it's just been kind of like going over the scenes and making sure that everything looks good. It's been a little bit of a difficult situation, as Amanda mentioned, just because we couldn't really do a lot of in-person rehearsals. It was a lot of like, we did auditions in the park. We rehearsed in people's basements, and we just kind of worked around the situation, had a lot of online rehearsals, and then we kind of brought it all together at the end here.
It's such a great experience. I grew up, as a theater guy, and both, on stage and behind the scenes. I know how much fun you guys must have had and how much hard work goes into it. Thanks so much for joining us. I want to remind everybody, you saw it up there on your screen, but it's happening at the Gladstone, April 1st, 7:30, April 2nd at 2:30 p.m. Head over to gladstone.ca for more information.